Alright, for today's cook, we're doing smoked beef ribs. Alright, as you know, I love Spade L, so that's what I'm using on the beef ribs today. You don't have to. You can use just simple salt and pepper, and that's generally what I use, but today I want to try it out and see how they come out with this rub, as I've never used it actually on these beef ribs before. So, but look at that, looking good. Well, fall / winter is upon us. It's pretty windy out today, so I'm probably going to keep it short. It might be annoying to listen to the wind, but while we're smoking these beef ribs, I'm going to smoke a cigar. Today we got an LFD Lennox. It's a little guy. I figure I wouldn't be out here too long. And yeah, LFD makes some pretty strong cigars, so I'm pretty interested in what this is going to be like. Got my handy lighter that won't blow out in the wind, which is perfect for today. It is definitely got some kick right in the front. Woo! Peppery. And today we're drinking this. Look at this thing. It's gorgeous. It is a 20-year aged rum. And each bottle is different. They use a plant and create this artistic bottle, so it looks good. And I do like a good aged rum. This is from Mexico. All the bottles are numbered. This is bottle number 190. And yeah. So we're going to be sipping that. I got it in my shot glass. I know, honey. Definitely taste the barrel. It's interesting with rum. You don't see a ton of aged rums. 2, 4, 6 years, things like that. But it takes on the flavor of the barrel so much more excuse me, than Scotch does for some reason. I don't know if there's sugar in it or what, but you can have a 25-year aged Scotch, 40. I mean, it doesn't get until about 40 years. You really the barrel starts to become a little overpowering. But anything under that, it just keeps on adding to it. So I'm not sure. Not sure why. I'm sure one of you guys out there in YouTube land would know. But it's tasty. It's a nice cut. It's a little sweeter. Cuts this really nice. Alright, so let's talk beef ribs. Holding 250. That's kind of where I'm shooting for, and it's held beautifully. We're probably 4 hours in. I'm expecting about a 6-hour cook. And I'm probably going to wrap, but not until the very end. Maybe the last hour. Just lock in some extra moisture. I really like cooking these beef ribs. One's on the big bone. You get a good amount of meat, and 1 or 2 of them is perfect for a whole meal. There's so much on them, and the flavor just like the beefy flavor, the bone, the fat, especially when that fat renders. It's one of my favorite things. They're kind of hard to find, at least in my area. I know one butcher shop I can find them. You can get the foot-long bones, but you're kind of subject to whatever they have on hand. One time I went in there and all they had was really shorties, still short ribs, but I like them on the big bones. So these are kind of in between. I actually picked up these from a local butcher out here, right outside of town. Now, as always, with any meat, it's not really about the internal temperature, it's about the probe test. So you want it to go in like butter, you want that smoothness, and that's really what's going to get you the results. When I first heard that, when I first started getting into smoking, I was really nervous about doing it, because I'm like, but I don't trust myself. Like, what does warm butter feel like? It's subject to your opinion, but once you feel it one time, you're like, that's what it is. It's just like no resistance. And then, of course, the second thing, besides cooking to temp, is wrapping and resting. Like, let those suckers rest. If you're not wrapping, that's totally fine, but let them rest. Let all those juices redistribute through the meat. You're going to end up with a way better product. It's going to taste a ton better. You don't want all the juice just dumping out onto your cutting board. We're probably going to end up cooking till about internal of over 200 is my guess. That's it. It's a tasty little cigar. I mean, I would say it's more on the full-bodied side, but not overpowering. It's not super in your face, knock your teeth out. It's nice for days like this where maybe I don't want to sit out too long, but hey, right now it's windy, but it's not super cold, and sun's out, so I can deal. But if something drastically changes, I'll jump back on and let you know. But so far, yeah, definitely a good stick. Recommend it. I've always liked LFD. So yeah. All right, guys. I will see you guys in a little bit. After a 2-hour rest in a cooler, this is what we got. And oh man, they smell good, look amazing. All we gotta do now is slice them up and try them out. All right, our beef ribs are ready to eat. And not gonna lie, I am really looking forward to this. We had them rest about 2 hours and they just came out perfect. I mean, I'm gonna show you the smoke ring. Look at that. Juice, smoke ring. And yeah. All right, let's give it a test. Yeah, it just pulls apart. Yeah, comes off the bone. That is delicious.
Mm. Really good bark. So juicy. Wow. These came out perfect. So good. I mean, look at that. It just, so much jiggle. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. There you have it. I can't even talk. It's so good. Mm. All right, guys. If you haven't tried beef ribs, the big ones, give them a shot. Put them on the smoker. Let them go slow and long, low and slow. And let me know. Let me know how they turn out for you. And again, I'm gonna take another bite, but keep on smoking.